vlog. It's been a hot minute. It's been a hot minute and I don't apologize because life happens. And you know what's crazy? As soon as the camera turned on, it's like, oh my gosh, energy out of 10. Why did I do that? Because I've just been here coloring in my anxiety coloring book, literally just fighting the sad thoughts in my head. Fighting the sad thoughts in my head and just recognizing, you know what? Sometimes you're gonna be down bad and that's okay. And it's July 1st. Happy Canada Day. It's July 1st. For those of you that don't know, July 1st is Canada's national holiday. Anyways, and this past couple of weeks, crazy. 2 days ago, I was in London, England. Yeah. 3 days ago before that, I was in Montreal for the whole week. The week before that, your girl was in Ottawa. All of that equals falling out of routine. I don't know about you, but when I'm out of routine, I feel no bueno. Like I don't feel like my hottest self. And this channel is literally about having fun and feeling hot. You know, if you're not having fun, if you're not feeling hot, get out of there. That's not the place you need to be. And right now, I don't feel like I'm my hottest self, and I know exactly what I need to do to get back to it. And that means just doing the unglamorous, boring things. That means getting to sleep around the same time every single day, waking up around the same time every single day, eating foods at home, not eating foods outside, because outside food, especially in like large quantities or even just average quantities, you know, I'm gonna be so for real with you. I think part of the reason why I don't feel hot is because I haven't pooped today. Feeling bloated and backed up, that is a nasty place to be. For me personally, okay? But I know that when I'm eating at home, regular as can be. So the scale's also gone up as well, so that hasn't been fun. But currently weighing in at 134.9. I'm 5'3.5", like 163 centimeters. And I'm 28 years old. What is it? Height, weight, age, yeah, ticked off all the boxes. My goal is to be more consistent. Like numbers wise, girl, y'all, I'm trying to get to 120. And that's totally doable for me because of my head. Like I'm not that tall, guys. I'm not that tall. And I would say that I have a decent amount of muscle on me, but like I want to trim away at this fat to really reveal that muscle. And that just takes being consistent and letting it take as long as it's going to take. You were like, I used to be people, I used to say, oh yeah, in 2 weeks I'm gonna snap back. 2 weeks I did not snap back, okay? More like 3-4 months. All right, I'm gonna show you what I'm working with. This is where we're at, you know, 135, feeling fluffy. Let's just say 136. 136, feeling fluffy, feeling puffy. It's not a bad place to be, but I've also been in better places. And it's not about always achieving the top, but for me, it's raising my standard, raising my bare minimum. And my bare minimum is that I want to feel good consistently, and that means having to make the tougher decision, or at least what feels like the tougher decision in the present, so that in the future I can reap the benefits of it, and recognizing it is always worth it. It is always worth it. Even though I can't feel it right now, in the future I will be like, thank the Lord I followed through, because genuinely it is worth it. So thank you for your patience, and maybe throughout this vlog or this little introduction, yappa chappa yappa, I will be showcasing what I've kind of been up to these past couple of weeks. But honestly, I want to talk about some ground rules that we're going to set for our joyful July. Okay, so we're going to write it down together because it's not been written out. I've sat and I've thought about it, and as I've been coloring, and I have like a romanticized weight loss journal that I write in. I write my weight and I make it pretty with stickers, and it's just chef's kiss. I do that oftentimes when I'm feeling anxious or when I'm feeling dysregulated or when I have the urge to binge eat. So yeah, I haven't felt that urge lately, which is really nice, but sometimes I do feel like anxious and stressed for a myriad of reasons. But for Joyful July, to be more consistent and to be back and feeling hot and sexy, feeling hot and having fun, we're gonna set some baseline ground rules. Nothing too crazy, okay? So number one, we are going to sleep consistently. Sleep consistently, and it's tough because summer we want to be outside late. But for the month of July, please, I have goals, okay? I have goals of feeling my best self, and lo and behold, yeah, after a night out of like dancing and staying up until midnight and taking 3 shots and having McDonald's after, I don't feel like my best self. So like, yeah, the moment was fun. The moment was fun for the 3 hours that I was in that moment, but the after effects, not that fun. Not that much fun. Actually fighting for my life. And I don't like feeling subpar in my body. I don't like it. So I'm looking at the actions that made me feel this way. Okay, we're cutting it out for now, because for the month of July, feel hot. I want to feel hot, feel good. Feel hot, have fun. And I have more fun when I feel hot, so you can't have one with the other. Well, can you have fun without feeling hot? You could, it's just not as fun. You can, hell yeah, you can have fun without feeling hot. Can you feel hot without having fun? Yeah, but you're more likely to have fun when you feel hot. I'm just saying. And you have more fun when you feel hot. So you might as well just aim for feeling hot, and the fun will just come as a byproduct. Versus if you just focus on having fun, you actually might not feel hot. Just for me. I feel like I always have to put that out there because you never know who's gonna take and just twist your legs. So anyways, sleep consistently. So that means number 2, get comfortable with saying no. Get comfortable with saying no. Number 3, wake up consistently. Notice how we're just keeping it real. Girl, we are bringing it back to the basics. Bringing it back to the basics. And I'm not putting like a time like wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, go to bed at 9. Hey. Baby steps. And the reason why I focus on sleep as a foundation, because it is the foundation. Like when you have good sleep, it cascades and affects other processes within your body that will either improve or enhance your ability to achieve your goals, or make it a lot harder for you to achieve your goals. And I'm trying to give myself some points, okay? I'm trying to give Team Mercy some points. So, number 4, eat at home. Because I feel best when I eat at home. Number 5, move intentionally every day. Move intentionally every day. What that looks like for me is that on average, I hit about 11,500 steps. 11,500 steps. That's my bare minimum. That's my standard. I typically hit more. On average, I would honestly say I hit about 15,000 steps a day. Some days it's 20. Yesterday, I think it was 30 because I was at the club. But for the most part, it's about 14,000, 15,000 steps is what I hit on average, but my bare minimum is 11,500 steps. So I do that daily. I strength train 4 times a week. So I do 2 lower body, 2 upper body. And then I also started running more often, but honestly, running is like the cherry on top. If I'm not sleeping, if I'm not strength training, if I'm not eating, girl, I'm not just gonna start running. That is added stress on my body. I don't need that. So running's a bonus. So when everything is like working the way that it is, Running is like, oh my gosh, this is great. It's a nice stress reliever, but it's not a must-have. Anyways, move intentionally. Number 6, journal. I think taking time every day, and yeah, every day is a lot, but like, we gotta reflect. You gotta reflect in the morning, you gotta reflect in the evening. It's about being intentional, okay? So journal daily. I'm setting myself up. Journal daily. I don't know if I said no alcohol, but we're not doing that. Yeah, I didn't say that, but we're not doing that. It's not the sacrifices, the benefits. I'm a fun time sober. Sober mercy? We're a good time. Alcohol's not helping my case. Okay, so no alcohol. And I don't know about y'all, but I also track my food. I do, because I like having data. So that's just a me thing. Y'all don't gotta do that. I do. Track my food. I feel like that goes eat at home, but I'll still put it down here. Track my food. Number 9. I think we are doing really good. So we have sleep consistently, get comfortable with saying no, because in order to sleep, you gotta be like, sorry, I can't stay out late. No, I don't want to do that. Like stuff like that. So you gotta get comfortable saying no. Sleep consistently, get comfortable saying no, wake up consistently, eat at home. That doesn't mean that I'm not gonna go out to eat. It's just going to be a lot less. Most recently, one of my good friends asked me on Thursday, oh, like, do you want to go and get food, dinner? No, I don't. Because my routine needs to be back in effect. So, eat at home, move intentionally every day. That's a non-negotiable. Journaling daily, non-negotiable. No alcohol. Oh, thank God. No alcohol. Tracking my food. I'm doing, and it's not hard for me because I've actually been tracking my food for like almost 2 years. Yeah, there are some points where I take a break from tracking, like when I'm on vacation. I don't really track my food when I'm on vacation. I don't track my food. I just look at it. How many gets the protein? Great. Ice cream, fantastic. I love ice cream. When I'm on vacation, like I would rather have ice cream. I'd rather have ice cream than pizza. All the time, hands down. I will literally go and have 4 different ice cream places in like one night, which I did do in Montreal. So delicious. Anywho, no alcohol, track my food, and I guess also track my progress. But I know the progress is going to happen as long as I have these habits set in place. I also weigh myself every single day because data. But I feel as though that goes along with the whole tracking of food. So maybe instead of track my food, I'll say track my metrics. Track my metrics. And then one other challenge that I want to put for myself is actually limiting impulse spending. I feel like in the month of June, I was money bags, dollar bills. But for the month of July, I really want to be more intentional with where everything is going. My time, my energy, my focus, my finances. Like, I need to know. And I don't want the whims of ads or my friends or things. I don't want that to be so quick to have me react to it. I don't want to be a reactive person. I want to be a pro. I want to be a proactive person. So yes, that's what I'm going to do. No, or at least less impulse spending. Less impulse spending. And by the end of all of this, I predict that I am going to be, by the end of July, probably close to 130 pounds, if not 129. That is what I predict. And I only say that because before vacation, I was 129.8. That was a week and a half ago. So I know it's possible. I definitely know it's possible. Like right now, the 136 that I'm sitting at is not all fat. I know it's water. I know it's being bloated and food and yeah. So my true weight's probably sitting at around maybe 133, 132. So by the end of it, I'd like to be in 130. Honestly, if I could be like 129.0, I would love. But yeah, so by the end of this, I plan to be 130 pounds. I also plan to be feeling hot consistently, less bloating, because when I'm bloated, I don't feel hot. I don't like it. And feeling more confident. And last but not least, I'll probably be having more fun. So yeah, that's it. I hope you got something from this, to be honest. I'm just documenting and picking my camera up again because it's been a hot minute. The last time I've recorded and posted was literally April the 8th, when I came back from vacation, when I was in Belize with my best friend. So, and that was also the catalyst for me like being super dialed in on my weight loss journey again, because when I came back from vacation, I stood on a scale and I was like, never again. I'm not seeing those numbers again. That is horrible. I don't feel good. And honestly, when I was on vacation, I tried on a skirt and it didn't button up. Like a skirt that I owned, I brought with me on vacation. So I'm like, oh yeah, I'm just like throwing things in my bag. I'm not thinking, oh, it's not gonna fit. So when I put it on and there's a little muffin top on my jean skirt, I was like, this is horrendous. This is horrendous, and I hate the fact that I feel limited in the clothing that I can wear within my own closet. Something has to change. My standards and habits have to change. And so yeah, it's been great. Everything's been lovely. I stayed true to myself, super like consistent, dialed in. So I've been feeling a lot better. But once again, poof, work, vacation, yada yada yada. But I am just that much more confident that I know I can get back to it. Like I'm not even stressed about it. But I just want to take you on this journey with me. Okay, so I will check back in on Friday, because why not? Today's Wednesday. Let's see how I've been doing for the next 2 days. So I will check back on Friday or Saturday, to be honest, and let you guys know what's up and what's popping. So thanks for sticking around. Really appreciate it. My girly pops that just have me on in the background. Girl, let me tell you about one thing. One thing I love me a comfort YouTuber. I'll be sitting here like Angel Cristal, that girl, Moochie, like these girls, I put them on in the background with obviously my YouTube app open like this. I'll be cutting my vegetables, I'll be coloring, I'll be folding clothes, because yeah, hell yeah. Yes, keep me company. So I hope that I can be something in the background that you put on, whether you're driving to work or you're chopping your vegetables or you're just scrolling and I'm just there in the background giving you some motivation or giving you a different perspective in how to go about your own fitness journey, recognizing that yes, you can have grace, but also you need to kick yourself in high gear, because nobody's going to put in the work but you for the results that you want. And it's not a sprint. It's not a sprint. Because at the end of July, I'm gonna just keep on going. You know, like it's just joyful July. Like joyful July, level set, top of the month. Like that's just, but it keeps on going. You know, there's no end date to the fitness journey. Also to my weight loss journey, there's no end date. Oh my gosh, how long are you gonna be in a calorie deficit? For as long as it takes. For as long as it takes. Because I want it badly enough. And if I'm willing to put in the work, then who's to say that I don't deserve the results that I'm willing to get? So that's it for me. Maybe I will record like a morning routine, or maybe not. I don't know. But I will let you guys go now. Have a wonderful evening. Happy 1st of July. Love you so much. Bye-bye.